Morris. Scott Morris won his earlier match, beating Sean Doherty with very little energy. And I'll tell you, Jim, you mentioned this before, the endurance factor. Scott just pumped him right out.
Yeah, he's coming in real fresh, real fresh. If
Yeah.
he can protect his neck, when they go to the ground, he's a tough guy. He was a lot tougher than I thought he'd be in the first shot.
And you got to wonder what was going through his mind early on, because it was his first real match.
Yes.
And here's Scott talking about advancing in this competition.
Hi, I'm Scott Morris, representing Robert Bussey's Warrior International in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and we came to win.
And came to win he did, at least his first match so far. He represents the Robert Bussey. He'll be getting an award possibly a little bit later on, a great man in his own right. And now it's time for Pat Smith, the man who's back for the second time at this event, but for the first time he won, so he advances. Pat Smith is also a professional boxer.
We know about Pat. He's been around a long time. As I said before, he's had over 200 and something wins to his career. It's a phenomenal record. And a tough guy, ground grappler, really strong kicker, inside guy, keen with the mind, brought it all tonight.
Is it possible to look relaxed when you're going into a fight like this? Because if so, I think Pat is.
I think so. After the fights get, the first couple fights, no, but I think as the fights go on, I think they start getting into it. Oh, you really think they can be relaxed?
So again, yeah. Here's Pat Smith who came back again. He's determined to win it all, and he talked about that emotion.
My name is Patrick Smith, ranked 5th in the world by WKC. Just won the 1993 Heavyweight Sabaki Challenge. That's why I think I'm going to win this competition.
Quarterfinal one about to get underway, and to do that, as you see him make his way into the ring, is G-Man Rich Goins with the fighter introductions. Rich?
Ladies and gentlemen, our first quarterfinal match of the Ultimate Fighting Championships from the Mammoth Event Center in Denver, Colorado. Please welcome our contestants. First, fighting out of the blue or the red corner from Robert Bussey's Warriors International, an advanced status black belt in the art of American Ninjutsu, 6 foot, 208 pounds, a native of Arlington, Texas. He is proud to represent his teacher and organization. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Morris.
Tough guy.
I would say so.
And his opponent, a black belt in Taekwondo, Tang Soo-do, and Hapkido, 6'2", 220 pounds, the winner of the 1993 Sabaki Challenge. He is returning to the octagon for his second straight attempt at the title. Please welcome Denver native, Patrick Smith.
Patrick Smith, glad to be here. The crowd glad he is still alive in this tournament. They have their hometown boy, and he is as relaxed as any man I've ever seen in the octagon. And here is the tale of the tape. Scott Morris, 6 foot, 208 pounds. Pat Smith, about the same dimension, 6'2", 219. But all the training, it all comes down to this.
Pat is a strong, strong man, even though he just stood there when he came to him. Big takedown there.
Look at this. He's going to break the hold by punching himself out of it.
That's a really tough position for Scott to be in. Really tough. His corner probably throw the towel in on this one. It's over. Whoa. That's intense, folks.
That is intense.
Whoa. That's what it's all about.
And I'll tell you, Robert Morris' strategy was to go right in on Pat Smith. Pat Smith looked at him and say, that's not the right move. Throwing in the towel, they wanted to make sure it was over.
Yeah.